Hi, Steve.
Hi, Maureen. How are you?
I am good. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good.
Take a deep breath. I heard you. Take a deep breath.
Pampered Chef wise, I'm doing good.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
Just this darn COVID, you know.
I mean, you know, Trey had it bad.
I know. Yeah, I've been having symptoms for about 4 days now, and
Oh, man.
horrible.
Anybody have it around you?
I got it from my assistant at work.
Oh, dear.
You know, we've done so good for over a year to keep it out of there, but
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Hi, Trisha.
here in Somerset, blowing up.
Oh, man.
Hello. Steve, I hope you start feeling better pretty quick.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're young and strong, so you should.
Yeah, well, I've been working out a lot and trying to keep all my vitamins in me, and so.
Good. You know, you have a line how to get that caloric C. I don't know how to say it. That med.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you're interested, but talk to Trey about it.
Okay.
She got it through somebody that I know, and I think it helped her kick it faster, especially when you can get it in the beginning stages.
I'll definitely have to talk to her.
Yeah. I'm going to share my screen, or I'm going to have her share her screen tonight. So I asked her if she could come on a minute early, but she probably wasn't able to, obviously. Because, you know, with me and technology. Oh, here's Leah. Oh, and Billy Joe. Hey, Billy Joe.
Hello.
So
Been
glad
a while
that
since
you
I've
could jump on.
been a while since I've been on Zoom. I'm trying to remember how to do it.
There should be a little some icons down in the bottom left-hand corner if you wanted to bring yourself on. If not, that's all right too.
Oh, there I am.
There you are. Yay, yay, yay. All right. Now we've got a few more that are coming on. Right. Wait. All right, you guys. Here's the question of the night. What next electric appliance could we be adding?
That's a good question. Is that a hint that they're coming out with something new? Oh, she's muted.
All right, a couple more here coming in. Tracy and Angie.
I love your parrot, Billy Joe.
Thank you. There's two of them there. Can you see them both?
Oh, wow. The blue one is beautiful.
Thank you. They're my helpers.
Billy, is that an Indian red ringneck?
Yep, the blue one's an Indian ringneck.
I watched one on TikTok and I love it.
Do you?
Yes. He's in
There's-
Australia though.
Oh yeah. There's several videos that I watch. One of them is, I think his name is Sunny.
This one's Hamlet.
Oh, okay.
Just texting Soshi, see if she's coming. Thank you so much, Trey, for what the work you did today. Everybody is I'm impressed, so I hope everybody else is too on the extra work you did on our post.
It'll be fun to see. Excuse me. This is like the longest I've been awake in 2 weeks.
How are you feeling now?
Good. Good.
Good.
I actually went to Aldi today, so I walked around for like my longest amount of time. And Aldi is small, so
Right?
it's very funny. I did not have a cough or any respiratory anything when I had COVID, but now I'm like, it's like out of nowhere. I don't know. But it is what it is, and we press on and got through it.
I'm happy to hear you're feeling better.
Yes, I
Talk
am.
to Steve after about your meds.
Oh yeah, I'll let you know. I will let you know.
Yes,
Different
please.
things you were taking. We saw great improvement after we started on the different medications. I mean, the first week was just such a huge blessing because our kids got it pretty bad. So they're 5 and 1, and they had 105 fevers for 4 days and were deliriously screaming through the night. So we were fine during that time, which was really, really good for us not to be hit so hard when they were hit hard. So then when they got better, that's when we got worse. But as soon as we started on the medications, we saw some really marked improvements. So we had like a weird, when the kids were sick, we were fine during the day. And then 4 o'clock at night would hit and it would just be this weird flip. And we were like sick. It's very, very strange. It's a very strange virus.
I know that feeling because I can go most of the day
Mm-hmm.
just doing my normal thing. And then like you said, 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening, it's like, oh.
Yeah, just
I'm
kind of hit a
exhausted.
wall.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and then after about 5 days of that, then I just had a fever of 105 for like the rest of the time. And, fever, viruses can't survive when you have fever. So you have to have a fever to kill it,
Mm-hmm.
which was like really good to like have that frame of mind. Like, oh, I need to be deliriously, insanely feverish to kill this thing. But hydrate, and I'll let you know the different medications that we took because I think they were very
Instrumental.
yes, definitely. And we'll be on one of them for like the next 10 weeks still.
Oh, Mary Valentine's coming in.
So excited to show off everything that everybody worked for last month.
All right, you guys, somebody named Colin. I don't know a name Colin.
I don't either. I know Sarah has a John and we have a Kevin and a Derek and a Steve.
If I let somebody in, can I kick them out if they're not with us?
I don't know how to do that.
You
I'm
guys,
sure you can
those
as an
of you who
admin.
don't know, we had a bad time
It was so fun.
No, it wasn't. They came on and started screaming obscenities and swearing and cussing, and it was like 3 or 4 guys.
Oh.
We were, yeah.
It
So
was
we
very
shut it
weird.
down, you know. And see, that's why now you can have a, instead of a waiting room, you can have a passcode. But I mean, that's been like 6 or 8 months ago, so we thought we were okay. Well, if this person is legit, they will message one of us, right? Hi,
That's
Lisa.
right.
Hi, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, if it's somebody that's actually with us, they'll message and be like, let me in.
Right.
Figure out to get in.
And there's so many chats and things that we're a part of or whatever. I don't think anyone would get missed.
No, and it's being recorded, so just in case. Hi, Soshi.
Hey,
Hey, do you know anybody named Colin?
Colin?
Yeah, somebody named Colin is in our waiting room, and I'm reluctant to add them.
No, I don't know anybody named Colin, but Angela was supposed to join us today.
Hmm.
Can you text her and ask her if she would be coming in under the name of Colin?
Is somebody's son or husband or
No. Okay, hold on.
There's those of you that have children and I have birds that I have to mute for.
Yes. Hey, Mary.
Hey, Mary. Hey, everybody.
Glad you could join us.
I don't have birds, but I have this little baby love bug.
Oh, look at that face.
Oh, love it.
That's my Addison.
cute.
Addison.
My son is 17. He lives with his mom though, so you might see him one of these days.
All right. Somebody, no, so there.
Hey, Maureen.
Yes. Hi.
It was me, Angie.
Oh, hey, Angie.
Sarah popped on.
Hey, Sarah. Colin's the only one in the waiting room. Anybody know anybody named Colin? Sarah? Mary? No? Okay.
No.
I'm fearful to let people in that we don't know.
Yeah, I would just not.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm waiting to see. I think, I know April, right? I should text April or
Mm.
to see if she might be coming in under somebody else.
I know Lynette said she was just having to restart her laptop.
Okay. And April is our newly promoted director.
Yay.
So I think she was, as far as I know, she was going to try me on.
I have to tell you guys about a recipe that I did that's getting a lot of crazy good feedback. It is like instead of a taco shell, it's like a flatbread shell, and you put hummus on it, then you put it on the griddle and kind of cook it for 30 seconds, a minute, till it kind of gets crispy. Then you put some chicken thighs that you've already sauteed and kind of sliced up. You put that on it. Then you have a kale salad that has a little bit of Greek vinaigrette, some sun-dried tomatoes, and feta. And then you put it on that, and it's like this Greek taco.
Sounds good.
And it took less than 20 minutes to make the whole recipe. And it was really easy to go live and do a little demo with having a lot of the stuff kind of pre-done. And it was delicious. My husband and I like gobbled them up. And somewhat healthy.
Because she's waiting.
Oh, I see Lynette's number.
Okay, that's Lynette's number. I was thinking it was. And I just texted April to ask her if this was her,
If
but
she's calling.
yeah. Anyway, but it's 9:12, so we need to get going because I appreciate everyone that was here. And so I don't like to keep you waiting. So I appreciate that. All right, Trey, got to,
Share the screen here.
yes. I don't want to share my screen. Hold on.
I think you
Show me where-
there. It says host disabled participant screen sharing. So I think you have to like ask me or invite me or
Right, so in the 3 dots of more, it says chat, pause recording, and stop recording. But where, trying to figure out, oh, wait a minute, wait, here it is.
It still says you're disabled.
Allow participants to share their screen. Okay,
Yes,
there it is.
do that part.
Should be able to now, right?
Yes, I just have 18 million screens. So let me grab the right one.
Hi, Lynette.
Is that working?
Hi.
Is that working? Is
Yeah.
everybody seeing that? Okay.
Yeah.
Now I have to move this because it's like overlapping. There we go. And ready? I think.
Yeah. Yay. Here we are. I gotta This is so cool, you guys. Billy Joe, 32 now. Look at these parties. Congratulations, everyone. Look at all these people that got those beautiful couches. And congratulations to April for promoting to director and Lynette for
Hey, Mom, will you let Gina in?
sure. Thank you. Angela, is Gina Collin?
Oh, I don't know.
Do that again. Sarah, is Gina Collin?
I'm asking.
Okay.
It's going again. Sorry about that, guys.
No, that's okay. I think we should do it again. It's only 2 minutes.
Okay, we'll run through it again. Mom just likes the song.
Well, I just like it. Sarah, is Colin on somebody that you
Yeah, I'm asking Gina. I haven't gotten a response. Wait, she's typing.
okay.
Okay, I'll finish playing the rest of it really quick, guys. One more time. Screenshot your names.
Yeah, screenshot your name or take a picture. I love all the doodads, Trey.
Yep, that's Gina. It's her son's name.
We got her. Oh, sorry.
I need
Those dates will be on our All right, thank you, Mike. So if most of you haven't heard you definitely want to have 2,000 feet or goal for this month, because whatever is coming out new is going to be big, and it's not going to be in any other packages that we can earn it.
And it is an electric.
And it's an electric. Yeah, I asked everybody early on what would they think would be the next electric joining our company.
I really wanted to be a mixer.
A mixer.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah, I mean, that's all that's about left, right?
Right.
Pampered Chef is so like dual purpose and doing multifunctional things. So it'd be really interesting if it's like a meat grinder and, you know, kind of like a KitchenAid where it has like certain attachments. And I could see them doing something like more high end like that, where it would be like that $280, but then you can get all these different attachments for it. Lynette's holding out for a pasta maker though, I know.
Okay, all right. You know what, before we go too much farther, I want everyone to make a big post-it note for yourself to register for conference tomorrow. You guys, Trey, how fast last year
Oh
did
god.
it fill up? Was it 48 hours?
Less. It was
Less?
Yeah, because we were doing it like in the afternoon, morning-ish. I think it was like noon my time and maybe 2 p.m. your time. And within a couple hours later, we went back to check that evening and it was all
gone.
Oh, it's all filled.
I think it was less than 24 hours because it was that first day.
Yep.
And they were gone. I think they realized that they could release a couple more. And I think they ended up releasing like 10,000 more. And then they did that general where they were like, hey, we basically sold out of all of the prepackaged goodie bags, but you can still get in at this $39 price. That's what they brought on last year. So
Right.
now we know that they're opening it up really big, and they're not going to be able to have any of those like that 10,000 extra like they did before.
Because we got so many free products just for registering,
It was
Just
crazy.
attending conference. And then, like you said, then they opened it up. They were like the platform could handle more people. So they opened it up to more people, but those people just got to attend. They
Which
didn't.
attending is crazy. If you can't afford, you know, the bigger price point, attend.
But new consultants that have joined since last conference, they can get on for how much?
79,
59?
79. I think
79. Okay.
it's 79.
And then it's 139 for everyone else, right?
And you can buy in with the bucks,
Yes, your Pampered Chef dollars can pay for the registration.
which is like, oh, Pampered Chef gave me money to give me more free stuff to
Right.
educate myself. Like,
Yep, that's what I did last year. It was completely free. I used my PC dollars.
Hey, April, so glad you could join us.
Hi, thank you.
All right, you guys, Trey, you got to play it again now. We did a slideshow and we played it twice, but it's only 2 minutes, right? So
it's
April,
2 minutes.
Congratulations on promoting to director. I'm asking Trey if she'll play it again, and I hope those of you who have watched it already will look for your name, because now you know where it's going to be, right?
Yes. Now you know where your names are, so you can go ahead and get ready to screenshot. Here we go.
Yes, yes. Or take it with your phone.
Oh, I missed it.
Right. You see your name? You see your name? Love those towels. And there it is. The lasting post on our team page for sure. New fall product. Let's go. So April, we were just discussing national conference and how it sold out last year. I don't know. I was guessing and I was way wrong. But now that I'm having some help remembering, it sold out in literally less than 12 hours.
Oh, wow.
It was a little less than 12 hours, more like, 6 or 8 hours. So it opens up tomorrow morning. And so please, this is something that you want to be a part of. I've never missed national conference in 27 years when it was in person. And now, of course, going live stream as well. But if you're in the Metro Detroit area, Trey and I have secured rooms and a meeting room. And so we are, we've got these plans and we'd love to have you join us. I don't know for sure, but Karen is actually, if something isn't rolling in her neighborhood, she's going to come down and join us. So we'll see about that. But anyway, we'll make it fun. And we've got 5 rooms reserved right now, which would be 10 people. We're right in the airport, well, within a shuttle distance of the airport. So anybody that was wanting to fly in that's long distance, we will sure make it convenient for you. Trey, anything else?
No, just if you know that you're going to come, please let us know as soon as you possibly can so we can have enough rooms allotted. And we are really, really hopeful that they will have their pool and hot tub open and accessible. Did you say it's the 4 Point Sheridan? It's a really, really nice hotel down there.
It's very nice. Trey's got connections. Her father-in-law works there. And so that's
So you'll pay for the room and we just have to get there.
Nope, you got to pay for the room.
Oh, okay.
but
here's the deal.
I think it's like $50 a night. Like
$79
primo rate.
Of course, that's without tax. So, it'll probably be more like what, 45 each. Yep. Now, Steve, we do have a couple other fellas on our team, so I don't know. We might be able to. In fact, I know of somebody that's in my area that has come to my meetings. So I don't know if he'd be interested in that. But all right, that being said, please set your alarms, get up early. I know I am. I'm getting up at 6 a.m. And who knows, I may stay up until 1 a.m. Everything is on Central Time. So
what time does it start?
I'm sorry, what?
What time does the sale start?
We don't know.
Registration?
We don't know.
You don't know if it's going to be 1 a.m. Central Time or if it'll be 9. Like the opening of the day.
8 o'clock in the morning, right?
Yep.
Why do they do that? Why don't they just give us a time?
I don't know.
Will they have it posted somewhere, like on the?
I looked all over today and I couldn't find it. I did.
Where will the actual sign up for the conference be? Where will we find that link?
I believe you will get an email.
I was going to say, last year they sent you an email saying, this is conference, click this link to, so you'll get that in the email.
Great.
Yep. So,
and Maureen, do you know what time you're, because I don't know if I'd be able to stay the night, but I'm not, too far to where I could drive. Do you know the times that you guys will be doing?
let me look at the dates.
It's the national conference time frames that we receive from national conference. So we'll just be watching it on the live stream. And I believe there was like a pre-game day where I think that Thursday, the pre-day, and then there's a like all day Friday, and Saturday was like a half day.
These are making me want to fly in. This sounds like so fun.
We're gonna have too much fun.
You did last time, didn't you, Sarah? No, you came to Karen's retreat.
Right.
But then something that we're gonna be doing special is on Sunday, we'll be doing kind of like a leadership training for a couple hours in the morning. So Sarah, you should definitely fly in.
We'll be done by lunchtime.
Yeah. So we are working up just so many exciting things. And I know that I shared with our new consultant chat that maybe not everybody's in, but I'm a part of Maximum Impact, which is a special invitation only, like a leadership training. And I had a one-on-one with Erica Henderson, who is in charge of all of the directors in Pampered Chef. Like that's what she does. She does leadership training. So our chat today was a half an hour and it went to 90 minutes because we were just really chatty and had so much to talk about. And so I'm really excited to share more about just some different things that they are working on for us on Thursday. So you have to come Thursday to hear the different things that that I was able to glean from our time together. So these are special leadership things that Pampered Chef, when they see that you have marked areas of leadership in your history with them of recruiting and sales, they send out an invite to you to be a part of these special training events. Which
Cool. Well, congrats, Trey, for being in.
Yeah, congratulations.
What's that, Steve?
Oh, I was just saying congratulations to Trey too.
Yes, for sure. Well, let's get on with the rest of our slides. Trey, do you want me to do that part, or are you going to do that as well?
As far as the other
PowerPoint
slides that you had,
yeah,
I just pulled out from that PowerPoint, so I didn't.
Okay.
I don't have the rest of it.
Yeah, that's all right.
But,
that's right. So I'll share
but last time we didn't cover those. We just went right into the training. So.
Okay. All right. All right. So can you guys see my screen now?
Yeah.
Yep, we're all good.
All right. All right. So I get through. Oh dear, I brought up the wrong one. I'm so sorry. So you guys know my my track record. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. Well, I might not have done any better. Okay, yep, I will start here. So for May, it's our Help with Cancer. And by purchasing the scoop and the spatula, you'll be supporting American Cancer Society. And so you'll read more about that in the stir, as this talks about. And so I'm going to go really quick through these because if you don't know already, Pampered Chef has taken off the blinders for our bookings for May and offering the grill, griddle, and stoneware. And at $650, they can choose the air fryer, right? The air fryer or the grill, griddle. So there you are. I am going to have a couple of people speak on some different things. And I guess I can leave this screen up. And I'm going to have Billy Joe talk first because Billy Joe had a $2,000 show. She was #1 in sales this month with 3,000. And so, Billy Joe, would you tell us what happened? And you know, this can happen to any of us, you guys, with Billy Joe's $2,000 show. So, Billy Joe, do you want to tell everybody about what happened?
Absolutely. So I had done a post on my page about I was using a product, and a couple of people commented that they were interested in having a party. And the one that she's talking about in particular, she had gotten to $1,000 show, and she reached out to a couple other friends, or maybe she was just under. And she reached out to a couple friends to say, hey, my party is closing. You know, if you wanted to order something, now's the time. And it's like 10:30 at night, and this order pings in, and it's over $1,000 in one order. And I kind of panicked because it was the first time I've ever had $1,000 order. So I thought, okay, I better double check, make sure she didn't double order something, and then she didn't. So I verified with the host, you know, just want to verify that this is exactly what she wants, that she didn't, you know, forget to remove some items or whatever. But yep, she wanted everything in her cart. So
Woo woo! Oh, congratulations. And
That's
we
amazing.
we don't know when that's going to happen, right? We don't
no,
know. So, well, congratulations, Billy Joe, that it was with you.
thank you.
You're welcome. I'm thrilled. I'm
Puts a whole new meaning to those happy emails that I call when I see, oh, a new order's been added to your party.
yeah. So, Billy Joe, how long have you been a consultant with Pampered Chef?
The 18th I celebrated, this is my 4th year.
Excellent. Congratulations and happy
Thank you.
anniversary.
Thank you.
And so, are you planning on getting some of these free products in May?
It is a plan. It is a plan. I have done some, got my tentacles out there, and, you know, have some seeds planted. So we'll see what comes to fruition.
Excellent. Well, thanks for sharing about your party. Hey, Angie, you know, I wanted Angie just to speak. Angie has been a consultant. Angie, how long you been a consultant? 10 years?
10 years.
10 years. And Angie has stayed consistent and never gone inactive in 10 years. And since COVID hit and you know, everything in the business changed, now I don't think you've done under 1,000 every single month and more many times. And Angie was our #1 in sales last year for 2020. And so I wanted Angie just to 2 minutes, give us a couple of tips on how you stay so consistent.
I just book parties off of parties. I host, I coach my host, and that's the way I get my $1,000 parties, or keep consistent of having parties over and over.
And what
just by booking.
What format do you use?
I send out a thank you with a recipe on a text when somebody places an order, and then they reply, and then I have another, if they reply, oh, thanks, it was a great party, then I have something else I reply back to them, and then that's how I get them to try to book. But it's also, I do some talking in all my parties with certain people that are acting like they would like to have a party. Like I have a party going right now, and on day 1, there was a woman that placed an order, and she wanted to book a party, and I never even got any post out about let's book a party for you or anything. So,
and she booked a party.
So, and the sales for this party just started on Sunday, and she's almost at 400, and her party doesn't close until Sunday, Monday.
Cool. Excellent. Excellent. And so what I'm hearing you say is you just follow the format for the host coaching and copy and paste. And
yep.
And so you're just consistent with every single party and every single customer.
I am.
Right. Thank you so much, and congrats for your success.
Thank you.
You are welcome. So April, I am so excited to hear from you. And there's a lot going to be changing here within the next couple of days and week for things that are going to be arriving at your door when you promote to director. And
yes.
So, how are you feeling about that?
Good. I'm excited. I guess, you know, when I signed up a year ago, I don't even know if you can see me. It's really dark in here. I'm trying not to wake my kids up, but
I can hear you. That's all right.
Yeah, when I signed up a year ago, it was my intention. I just wanted to sell and have fun and make a little extra income. And I feel like a year later, here I am. I've started a small team, and the team members that I do have, I feel like they just are rocking it out. I've been pretty selective on, I can tell if people want to like sign to actually do it, or I guess I just wanted if people did sign under me, I wanted them to be in it to like win it and take the information that I give them and just kind of go with it. Like my team is pretty small, and I'm pretty proud of the work that we've all done since day one, really. So I didn't really have any intention of becoming director, so I'm pretty excited about it. Yeah, just see where it goes. And I won the trip in my first year. I've sold many things. I've done many different direct sales, and this is definitely one that I've stuck with the longest. So I'm excited to see where it goes.
Excellent. Well, congratulations. We are thrilled to have you on our team, and I know that in the upcoming weeks and months that there's, I don't want you to feel overwhelmed, when you just to promote to director, there's so much, to take in, but just a day at a time, and if you can devote, that the power hour that Karen used to call it, but it can be in bite-sized pieces, it can be in 15 minutes here and there. And what's exciting is that your sales have always been very strong. So that is so important in a leadership position, to have those sales and not have to depend on your team as much. You set the standard, and so I'm thrilled because that's the kind of standard that you have set. And your sales alone were 5,000 this month. So that's,
Thanks.
yeah, you're welcome. So that is,
Yeah, that was just like one thing that I really wanted to like focus on, because I just didn't want to depend on anybody else. I wanted to depend on me, and me only. I can't predict how anyone else on my team is going to do. So I definitely make an effort and reach out to as many people as I can. And I'm always trying to go for something new. Now I'm pushing. I just did my first shared rewards party, and I ran it.
okay.
I was like the host,
Uh-huh.
and I loved it. I loved the shared rewards. Everybody in the party, they really enjoyed it. I love that the party just closes out on its own.
Yeah.
And then this month I'm really focusing on I have like 3 fundraisers scheduled. So I'm really excited about that.
Are you going to run those shared rewards or regular parties?
Well, the next one, I just did the shared rewards, but the next parties that I have coming up are fundraisers for the Help Whip Cancer. I actually just got I received some free product, and I was one of the top sales for Help Whip or the cancer from last year.
Excellent.
Yeah, so I just did we were on like a Zoom congratulation call last Thursday, I believe. So that was pretty exciting.
Yeah,
I enjoyed doing stuff.
April, what was the criteria?
So it all went by like how much you raised for the American Cancer Association.
Okay.
So there were, I think, 10 top sales, and I was number 3.
Congratulations. That is
Thank
now
you.
how will
Awesome.
how can we
Yeah.
promote that? How can we congratulate you on our team page for that?
Gosh, I don't know. I'm sure I have something. I have like emails and stuff that I've received, and
It should be in the stir.
Yeah, I don't know if it's updated yet in there, to be honest with you.
Okay. Well, it probably will be. I'll call home office tomorrow and find out, or anything you have, forward it to me. I would love to be able to, share that with our team.
Yeah, absolutely. So that was really enjoyable for me. So the ones that I did last year, I actually reached out to them again this year. So we're gonna try to make it a yearly thing for them.
Great, great. Oh, I'm excited for that. That's
Yeah.
that's a great accomplishment.
Yeah, thanks.
All right. Lynette, I wanted Lynette to talk just for a minute about host coaching. Lynette, in the first 4 months of the year, has sold 12,000 and very consistent and has a great show average. And I wanted her just to share for 2 minutes or 3 minutes on your host coaching, because to have those kind of averages, that's what it takes, is consistent host coaching. So what is your system, Lynette?
First off, I just follow the host coaching format that Trey gave us.
Okay.
But throughout the year, I've gone in and tweaked it to be more me. So that a lot of the shows that I do, they are people that I know, and so they know what sounds like me and what doesn't. So when I host coach them, it's going to be me and not just, a general script. But I think the most important thing, I try to go in with the mindset that every party is going to be $1,000 party. And even if it closes out at $200, which, I do not aim for that. And I treat every host as if their party is going to be $1,000 or more. Customer service is really, really important to me. It doesn't matter who the person is, whether they're excited about the party or something has come up in their life and they're a little bit leery. I don't know if I can do it right now. Hey, we're going to do this because, the host rewards are awesome and I want to help you get as much as you can for your kitchen. So customer service. Getting to know my hosts a little bit. What do you like to do in the kitchen? Where's your preference? Do you like to cook? Do you like to bake? What are some of your favorite tools that you like to use? Because then that gives me a general direction for where, I can go with getting to know them and getting them excited about their party. I think that's the second biggest thing, is getting my host excited. And it just kind of flows from there. Following the host coaching script has really helped. So you had asked for 2 tips, and I guess those 2 would be my top 2. Just every party is $1,000 party. Even if it closes out at 200, it doesn't matter. You treat your hosts with the best customer service you possibly can because you want them coming back. I am your Pampered Chef person. So.
Let me ask you a quick question. Is there any time that you make a regular phone call to them, or is it texting and Facebook messaging?
I always ask my hosts what works best for them. So the party I'm having this week, we did a phone call tonight. That's what works for her. So whatever fits into their schedule is what I do.
Some of the people on the call might be familiar with Dawn Ferreira. Dawn Ferreira is 10 to 15,000 a month consultant. She is an executive director on Karen's team, and she makes a phone call to every host. She tries her very best, and so we do have to work with our hosts, but I do think that extra care in a phone call can make a difference. I do think that.
Yes, I agree.
So, all right. Well, thank you so much. Hey, if anybody would like to stay on, it's now 9:45. I asked Sarah if I'm going to stop. Well, wait a minute. Let me see. I'm not going to stop sharing yet. Hold on. Now, I'm hoping that you all know about our kits, and that we do have new kits for this month with the griddle, grill, and the air fryer. How cool is that? $59 for the air fryer and $129. That's just crazy. Top recruiters in the company will receive the Pampered Chef exclusive cooler, and it's worth going for. Excellence Awards starts June 1st. Guys, Excellence Awards starts June 1st, and we do have 2 people on the call that have already earned Excellence Awards, and that would be April and Trey. They both have achieved Excellence Awards in sales, and that would be $55,000 from June 1st to May 31st. So congratulations, and check Consultants Corner for more details on that. All right, and we've gone through the recognition already. April, do you want to take a screenshot?
Yeah, I do.
Or with your phone, whatever.
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome. And so in June, double free rewards, and we've got the grill scraper and the kernel cutter. If you don't feel as though you have the support and the skills that you need to achieve your goals, please don't hesitate to reach out. You know, whether it be a text or a phone call, private message. And I would love to be able to set up a time to do one-on-one with you if that's what you would like. I know we're all busy, but you guys are my priority. You're my priority. And so please, please let me know. All right, and we already did this. All right, so what I want to do now is I'm going to stop sharing. And I started to say that I asked Sarah because I did not know how to make a story on Facebook, your story on Facebook. And so I asked her just to give us a quick tutorial on doing that, or an explanation. Sarah, what I didn't realize is that your story only lasts, did you tell me for 1 hour? No.
24 hours.
So
24.
24 hours. Okay. So 24 hours it will stay up.
Yep.
And
if you are an Instagram user, sorry, I'm making teacher appreciation gifts. If you want to know what I'm doing, it is Pampered Chef. I'm going to make my own edible arrangements using our utensil holder. Anyway, so they stay up for 24 hours. If you use Instagram, it automatically pushes it over to Facebook because Instagram and Facebook are joined. So most of you on Instagram and Facebook probably already know that. For those of you like mom who want to learn how to do a story, so on your Facebook homepage on your phone, you can also do it on a computer, but just make sure you're on that home part. You can see everybody else's stories. Right here, you'll see yours. Click the plus. You can do just text only. You can do a boomerang, which it'll open up your camera and you can take one of those little jiggly photos. Usually I'll grab a photo in here. Like today we did the cookie one of May the 4th be with you. So you'll then have these options over here to write a text on top of it. Now you can do videos. It will chop them down into different segments. That's pretty much it. I'm more an expert when it comes to, do you want to know how to get captions on your videos? If you have questions about that, come see me. But that is basically how you do a story. Any questions? I think most people probably already know that. Except for you, Mom, sorry. But if you do Instagram, I find Instagram easier for their stories. But Facebook's got some pretty cool features as well. But that's how you would do it from Facebook.
I mean, the more techie that we can get, the better it is. And with these stories, they're all the time. And I just did my first one, I think, and I got 70 views on it already. And it was how to cut pasta without a mess, doing it in a towel.
And that's something we've talked about before, is the reason you want to post photos of your food that you're making and just put it up there in your story is because, first of all, I like doing that because it's only there for 24 hours. So even if the food wasn't amazing, it's only there for 24 hours and it's gone. So at least, but the reason I like doing that is because, again, it keeps you in the news feed of your friends, so that when there's, because I don't know about you guys, but I will sit on Instagram, I will sit on Facebook and click, 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 click. And now I'm in there. So when people think about food, they're going to think about Sarah. They're going to think about Sarah, and Sarah does Pampered Chef, and Sarah has amazing tools in her kitchen. And oh, she was using that. They're usually about 10 to 15 second long, and then it drops off. Sorry, the kids are not in bed because it's only not even 8 o'clock here. So, but that's, again, the reason why you want to use those Facebook stories. Oftentimes what I put in my story, if I like it a lot, I will also put it in my post, share it over to your Facebook, VIP group. That's okay if it's redundant, because remember that story is only 24 hours, but oftentimes, especially people my age and younger, just look at stories. They just click through the stories. They don't even look through news feeds that often anymore.
Oh, that's good to know.
And then, like Mom was saying, you can see who saw your story when you go to your story. Let me go back over there. It will tell you you've had 24 viewers of that. You can scroll up, and I know Tracy uses this. You can scroll up and see, oh, that person hearted it. Oh, they liked that recipe that I shared. Click on their name, send them a message and say, hey. The other cool feature is when you do polls or ask questions is a really good one, because it automatically sends the direct message to you. So when you go in here, let's just pick, hang on, bud. Let's pick this one. If I go to sticker up at the top, and then over here, you can do a poll or ask a question. When people type in that box, it sends you a direct message in your Facebook Messenger.
Oh, cool.
So then you can interact with them. So asking questions is really good.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much, Sarah. Appreciate that. Does anybody have anything that any questions that they'd like to ask, or anything?
Well, I asked Gina if she would share, if she's willing. So Gina just did her first 15-minute express party recently, and I helped her, we launched it for her, and I just wanted to see if she would share a little bit about her experience. And I don't know, we're both kind of like, this is going to save a lot of time for us. So Gina, are you there? Can you share a little bit about?
I am. Oh, let's see. My video wasn't working. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Okay. So yeah, I did the express party, and it worked out well. I think it went like super fast. It went faster than I thought that it would. I was like, because it was my first one, even the first one that I've been to, because I don't think I've been on anybody else's. And it just went a lot faster, but I was impressed with the amount that I was able to get within that 15 minutes. But it worked better for the people that I have, because we're all working and stuff like that. So like having a 7-day party or a 5-day party can be a lot. And sometimes I feel like I'm bombarding people with, posts and stuff like that. Some people like it, and some people, it's not like their thing. So I felt that it worked really well. I mean,
don't you think, Gina, it's just nice to have a choice?
Yeah, well, it's so much easier because we kind of narrowed it. So this is what we've got, this is what we can do. And then like posting stuff on my personal page and then on my VIP page helped too. And then I got more people from that as well.
So any bookings from that?
I got 2.
Oh,
so
wow.
One express and then one regular. Okay. So it was fun. It was a lot easier, but it's still the work that you have to put in on the other side, which is fine. It just is like a different way of doing it.
Well, I'm so proud of you that you took the plunge. And you
Yeah,
did
it
that
wasn't
first
bad.
one.
Thanks to Sarah for
And
like
you know-
proctoring it.
And you know what I did on Gina's, and then on another party that I had later that night in my time zone, is I did something I haven't done on my 15-minute parties, and I'm so happy I did. I did a Google survey. And I know, Trey, maybe you have. I hadn't done one in my 15-minute parties yet, but what I did in my questions was very different than my other ones. I was asking them for feedback. So I said, how likely are you to host a party like this? How much, on a scale of 1 to 10, how did you like this type of party? I got a lot of positive responses, like way over to like some responses were a 10. Loved this style party. Younger generation loved it. Like she's getting engaged and getting married next year. And yes, go have an apple. But I also had someone say, you know what, I think that this would have been fine if it was 20 minutes, because then I would have had more time. And I was like, well, that's interesting. I always feel pressure to like hurry up and finish in 15 minutes because I told people 15 minutes. And so that actually has given me a little bit of like breathing room where I'm like, okay, maybe I don't have to make sure that I am done in 15 minutes. If I go to 18 because I was interacting with people and engaging, that's okay. They're okay with that. So I just thought I'd share that feedback that I got from Gina's party and then the other party that I had that evening.
Excellent. I appreciate that. Hey, could you share your survey?
Yeah, I'll share it. Do you want me to? Yeah, I'll share it exactly how it is.
Yeah.
Just don't take it.
Right.
But I'll share it because then you can see how the scale is what your customers would see. And then you guys can create your own. They're not hard to make at all.
Yeah, and there's a video on PC Unstoppables on how to create your own Google form. And the reason you don't want to use Sarah's is she's going to get all your replies and responses, and you won't get them. So you definitely have to.
Does everyone already use those?
Oh, Sarah, I loved the one that you had on your Visley party that you shared with all of us. And I modified my own based on yours, and I've already been getting responses. So thank you. That was a good tip.
Yeah, they are invaluable because you find out people that were quiet during the party, but they're thinking about the business. They're thinking about hosting a party. And I still go through even the ones that say, no, I'm not interested in hosting a party. I will still send them the follow-up message. Hey, thank you for coming to so-and-so's party. Would you be a booking for them? I'm still going to send them those messages. But at least now I know the people that are already thinking about it. They're like, yeah, I'm a 3 out of a 10, or I'm a 7 out of a 10. So those are people that you're like, hey, they actually are considering it. I mean, a 3 is not a 0 for even the business. So it really is invaluable to have a survey like that. And like I said, when I started doing the 15-minute parties, I was no longer doing surveys. And I was like, I need to get back into this. I want more feedback from people. So what I'm telling them is that it's a door prize drawing, or I'm telling them, this is such a new pilot program, this 15-minute thing, and we need your feedback. I need to know what your experience is like. Please tell me so I can improve. And people are willing to take it. So it gives us a lot of feedback to work with.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Well, I would like to thank everybody that shared, and our director team that's been represented tonight. Mary Valentine is the director. April Merkel now is the director. Trey is the director, and Sarah is advanced director. So I appreciate them being here to support. Mary, do you have anything that you want to say to sign us off?
Well, I can tell you one of a new experience that I had. And I think it's a work in progress, but I have a host in Florida, and she's hosted, this would be her second time. And she wanted to do a sort of like live party. She invited people over to her house, and we did a Zoom meeting. And she was showing them tools that she had, and she was cooking some stuff. And then also I was on my end and talking about the new products. And there was no Facebook group or anything like that. There's a link that I gave her, and she gave out to people who weren't there, and gave them a few, so many days to close. So let's see, I did hers on Wednesday, and I gave it till Sunday to close. And her party closed out at 6:61.
Beautiful. Thank you
That
so
was
much,
different.
Mary. I have been just really very anxious to do one of those.
Yeah,
And
it is
so,
definitely a work in progress, kind of, okay, you're showing this, now let's go to me. I think that a lot of the focus when you do those parties is on the actual host and what's going on there and what she's cooking. And so that's something to kind of improve on and how to get their attention so that you get your stuff across too.
gotcha. It's almost, I'm thinking out loud here that maybe if I'm thinking how I might do it, and I might have her not start whatever she was going to do until after I at least gave an intro, and then let her go, and somehow me get back into it again. Yeah,
Oh, definitely,
I
definitely.
think
And that's
What
what
if
I did.
you like make there was a concept that came out years ago, not years ago, maybe it was last year, right before COVID hit, of these basket parties where the local host comes to your house, picks up the products off of your porch, takes them back to her house, and uses them with her friends and does a party. But what if like you checked with your host and you said, so what products do you have? Okay, I'll send you a recipe that you're going to make that night, using these products. What if it was even a taste buds recipe?
She completely and I told her, okay, let's organize this. I want to she said, I know what I'm making, I know what I'm using. And so she actually texted me what she was making, what tools were involved in all of that. And I was like, oh my gosh.
So
Yeah.
when is she signing up, Mary? That's what I want to know.
yeah, that was gonna be my
She's
next
not
statement.
interested. I tried and tried and tried, but no, she's not interested. But she would be a great consultant. I'll
Well,
keep trying.
You never know when things might change.
Yep.
Yes. Well, thanks
Yes,
for
I was
sharing,
gonna say.
Mary, because this is. I mean, we're all in new territory here.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And I have done I've done 3 parties over the last year, somewhat rendition of that. One of them was I went to her house and she had a good 10 people there, but then she probably had another 15 or 20 that was watching live on a Facebook group. So that's how we did that, and it was very successful. So anyway, lots of different ways. So let's keep sharing these ideas, because what you get comfortable with, I might not. But like what Steve said, he took what Sarah did and tweaked it a little bit, and it was good for him. Same thing with the host coaching with Lynette. She took what Trey gave her and tweaked it, and it feels better for her. So the fun thing is, you get an idea and try something new. Change it a little bit, edit it, implement, and just have fun.
I did want to share something really quick. I know Amanda's not on the call, and you guys probably know her or maybe know her story. Her son has some different medical issues, and he's, oh my goodness, I think, is he 6 months old now?
10 months.
10. He's so little, it's hard for me to track how old he is. But he's undergoing some bone marrow transplant, really, really serious. And I had noticed that she was about ready to go inactive, and she did not want to lose her career sales. And we put our heads together, and just like the Canva that I created that scrolled through at the beginning, I created basically a 15-minute party for her using Canva and different videos that we have with Pampered Chef, and I made it short, and it was about 2 minutes long. And she used that to send it to family and friends and say, hey, I'm going through this time with my son. I don't want to go inactive. So here's, the new products that Pampered Chef came out with. If you see anything that catches your eye, here's the link. You guys, she sent it to some friends and family, had a $600 party. She is active and she booked another party for June. And that was just sending out this video of, scrolling through some different products. So there's lots of different things that we can do that maybe and I know Lynette has done this before, and I think it's brilliant. If you have a party that's struggling, or maybe just at the 200 mark and you're trying to help them get a little further on, you could do a little video like that, or you could do what Lynette has called a blitz, where maybe your week-long party is going nowhere. You could do this little 15-20 minute interactive chat, where you kind of do a 15-minute party, and maybe don't call it that, but just to kind of get different eyes on something and a different format and shake it up a little bit. I think there's lots of different ideas, and that's why I love trainings like this, because we all can, like Mom was saying, tweak something, hear something, change it, make it work for us. I had totally forgotten about doing surveys, Sarah. I was like, survey schmurvey. I'm like on 80 Express Party Lane, going 100 miles an hour. Totally forgot about that old survey thing we used to do back last year. So it's even taking old ideas and popping them back in, because that was still a good way to generate some interest.
And two things with the 15-minute parties, Trey, I know that you are like me. And in the beginning, you ask them, what product would you pick? Get another, ticket or an entry into my drawing if you send me a private message. But I don't know about you, but I've been having people not know how to find me and do that because maybe they're not Facebook Messenger savvy. So just the other day, I have great ideas in the shower. I was like, you know what? I need to send everyone that joins the group as they're joining, or as soon as the group's created, a message saying, maybe you already do this. Hi, Sarah Spencer here. I'm the consultant in the party. Just wanted to let you know what the specials are this month, or some kind of greeting. Yes. And
I
then
send them a free cookbook. Everybody in my party now gets a free cookbook. Now I tweaked the everyone's a winner thing.
Yeah,
so
but like even before the party
start that conversation.
Yep, I want to do that even before the party starts, because some of my hosts. Sure, I'll think about it. Mom, you think about. So, and then there was the other idea, and it's gone. But so doing those things like that, we're just interacting, because people want to be able to contact me. They didn't know how. I had someone who was in someone's party and she just saw the message, but I'm like, if I had sent it to her before the party even started, hi, I'm Sarah, maybe Facebook would have let her see that notification. So sometimes technology is a little tricky for people. So, we just want to support everybody in every way.
Yeah,
So,
but
Trey-
there's something to think about when you're sending individual messages. It's me, Trisha, Sarah. A lot of times that'll go to your other folder, which is even harder to find.
Right. Facebook's gotten a lot better about that now. It will show up as a little red dot above on your own icon when you're in Messenger. This little red 1 or 2 shows up and it says message request. So it's no longer an other folder. It comes in as a message request. So as long as a person logs into Messenger, chances are they'll see that.
And if you're already in the 15-minute party group with them, they will get your message. It doesn't go to an others folder anymore, because you're in a chat with them that was created by their friend. And so Facebook will allow your messages to get through. That's my breakthrough. And that was why I switched, because people see all my messages now.
Yep.
Well, that makes sense, because all I kept thinking is these people, I'm not friends with them. These customers, I'm not friends with them. How are they going to see that message? Because you find messages like 3 months later.
Right. If they're in the same face chat messenger party, then they'll see it.
Yep.
All right, you guys, don't leave yet because I've got the,
Steve, did you say you had a question? I thought I heard you start to say something.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask you a little more about your recipe gift. So you go in as soon as they join the party, and you send them a free recipe message introducing yourself.
Yeah, I usually say, hey, this is Trey from, you know, Brenda's party. So excited to share this recipe book with you. I know you're really going to love, and then whatever recipe is that I pull from my armpit, because, you know, sometimes I like something and sometimes I'm just saying I like it because I know I would if I tried it.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
and I always, a tip for you guys, rename the e-cookbooks when you download them to include your name so that they can come back and find you, because if we send out all these recipe books, no one knows that they came from us because it's just gobbledygook, blah blah blah, you know, some weird long thing from Pampered Chef. So you can just really easily rename that. And yes, I have been calling things the 40th anniversary cookbook when there is really no 40th anniversary cookbook. But that's okay.
Yeah.
it's
Just a quick
Pampered Chef's
follow-up question.
Anniversary, so it's fine.
Quick follow-up question on that. So do you download the PDF and send it?
Yes, I download the PDF, rename it to be, well, 40th anniversary cookbook, and then my name. I mean, if you want, you could even include your phone number or your email address.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
hey, does everybody see your name on here?
Yes.
We can't.
Everybody's name?
Nope, I don't see mine.
Thank you, Billy Joe.
No, thank you for asking.
Yep, I think you're missing Gina too.
Yeah, Gina.
Oh, thank you.
Here's another thing while you're doing that. We'll just all chat. So this in April, I had a goal and I was getting like, okay, I need to make this goal, right? Well, guess what, guys? Sometimes just reach out. I didn't reach out to someone and tell them I had a goal. I reached out to them and said, hey, you mentioned that you wanted enrichables. And would you like to place that order now? Sure. 5 minutes later, I had an order for enrichables. So, and that's the other thing. I use enrichables a lot for my gifts because now they've had a sample. If you're in mom groups, I often will post in my mom groups about enrichables and what I'm making and how I get my kids extra veggies and all this and that. And then I'll tell everybody, hey, if you want me to send you a free sample, I'll send you a free sample. So I've also gotten a lot of orders that way. But I was just wanting to make that point that if you're like at this point where you are trying to reach a goal, just reach out to past customers and past hosts. You don't even have to tell them that you're trying to make. Some people, if they're your friends, they'll be like, yeah, I'll help you make this goal. But just offer a service to them, because really that's what we do. So you can offer, I contacted everybody in February when Enrichables was on sale. And I was like, dude, these are on sale. This is great. So.
All right.
That's
Sarah.
Sarah.
Well, you all see, we got Sarah Spencer's a winner, Robin is a winner, and Trisha is a winner. So you'll be getting some email from me. So thank you very much for being on the call. Please feel free if you want to, say goodnight and be gone. But does anybody else want to ask any questions or talk about anything? Because I'm a night owl actually.
I was going to say really quick that I just had another person ask for some enrichables to try, and she had gastric bypass surgery. And she says she's looking for more ways to get veggies into what she's eating. But, after you have that surgery, you can only eat just really, really small amounts. So she was really trying to get some added nutrition in there and loved the idea that it was just, the powdered veggies.
Cool.
And so I thought, wow, that is something that I hadn't considered talking about or sharing about, because that's just not, in my realm, but now it is. So I thought that was kind of an exciting thing.
That's kind of funny you said that, Trey, because I had gastric bypass 6 years ago. And I wouldn't have thought about that either. We have to have like, maybe it's 60 to 80 grams of protein a day
Wow.
to keep this up. So yeah, it's an extra way of getting that protein in there.
Yeah, and she was really excited to be able to try to add some more veggies into her routine without it being like some big bulk thing and having to get out a blender and do all these gymnastics. So I'm excited to hear her feedback. And, I love Sarah's idea of that feedback, asking people for feedback. It's a way that we can all grow too and make changes. And I think that's something really exciting that people want to give you their opinion. So ask for it.
Yes. Agreed.
So what is this Thursday's focus, Mom?
Bookings.
Bookings. Awesome. Okay.
Yep.
We will come prepared and ready to swing it out of the park.
Well, May has an awesome host special.
Oh,
just saying.
It surely does.
It's
amazing.
So
we'll have a few more people joining. Of course, Gail's team will be with us Thursday, and I've asked Soshi to share some ideas that she has, and she has a very successful business, and I'm just very excited every week, you guys, and like you guys are the wind beneath my wings. I want to do everything that I can to help you. And don't forget Karen's there. She's got some amazing things going on as well. I just don't want to spread you guys too thin. All right. And so as much as I love what she's doing, I love what we're doing too.
Well, and just a tiny little thing that I wanted to share with you guys that you might not know is that our Thursday trainings are open to everyone. And that's something that is really exciting because Pampered Chef actually, for their director bound and different programs, they're usually like an invitation only, and they have things that are a little more exclusive. And that's something that I love about our team, is that we want to meet you where you are and train you and support you and help you achieve the next level that you want to achieve, in a way that I feel like is very attainable for everybody. And we don't kick you out once you've been through the system, 1 time, 2 time, 3 time. And I learn by repetition, and I learn by coming to the trainings and hearing the different things that everybody's sharing. And maybe there'll be something that's said that's a little bit different, or maybe somebody else is saying it, or you jive with someone's personality and you're like, okay, that was something that she said or he said that was really great. And it was something that was said last week too, but you just need to be there to hear it again, or to hear yourself say it again. What's that?
Like my shower ideas?
Yeah, exactly. Sarah and I always have random ideas at very different times. If you don't know, Sarah is my younger sister.
It's really difficult when you can't write those ideas down.
You need the shower crayon. I'll mail you some shower crayons.
Yes.
From Scarlett. I'll grab one and send it to you, so we can all write down our shower ideas. But it's true.
I think Mom already sent me home with a care package for my kids. I just need to steal it.
There you go.
Target had, you guys, tub finger painting.
Well, Sarah's going to be cracking it out and writing down all her best ideas.
On the wall.
It'll look like a murder scene, but it'll be amazing.
So I'm gonna need a busy mom to help me with my recruit tomorrow night.
All right.
She's ready to jump on and listen, but she wants to wait until fall after she's done homeschooling. So.
Oh, well, then we will make sure that Lynette is on, because she's homeschooling her 4 kids.
Yeah.
All right. Yes.
Yeah.
I think she's so excited about it, and I think she just doesn't want to get in over her head, but I think we can convince her to jump in feet first.
Yeah, it's such a fun time to try, and I know that Billy Joe can attest, having been on board for 4 years now, that we're a really supportive group. And even though I haven't been a part of the supportive group for that long, I've known Billy Joe for the whole time.
Right. Yeah.
So
And the
Steve,
thing of it is,
go ahead,
with-
Mary Jo.
with 4 years, I'm still learning things, and it may have been something that had been said, but I was focused on another part. You know what I mean? So it didn't
Yes.
stick for me.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
And we only have the capacity to handle what we can handle right now.
Yeah. Steve, is your gal tomorrow night, is she from a multi-day party, or has she had the experience of the Express?
Well, actually, she reached out to me because she's part of my VIP page. So she hasn't actually hosted a party at all. She just liked my page and liked my enthusiasm and has been thinking about it and was like, oh, I'd really like to have you, as an advisor, but I just don't know if I'm ready yet. So
Okay. So she's not had the experience of either party.
no, and I definitely want to invite her to host as well so that she can get the idea. I'm still working on her. It just came about. So
I know. I told Steve, I said she needs to jump on Wednesday and ask some questions. And
yes, thank you for that idea, Trey.
Yeah, definitely.
Anytime. Every Wednesday, you guys, we do that every Wednesday.
And if
getting
you
her
have
to
a
host,
hot
she has that
lead-
kit credit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. Totally.
And if you have a hot lead that you are wanting to invite, or someone that you feel like, oh, well, they have a similar background that Robin does, or, maybe they have something that you think in common with Sarah, let us know, because we'll try to make those matches happen. And, we can kind of manipulate maybe a little bit to make sure that key personalities are on that might have a similar background to be able to speak into their questions.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to manipulate anybody into doing Pampered Chef. I know I said that word, but just trying to figure out if someone might match or have that background.
Well, it's
relate to.
utilizing the team, right? We're a good team.
Relating to.
Together, everyone achieves more.
That's right.
All right. Are we set? Are we
Yeah,
good?
what a great meeting. We went way over, but I feel like we covered so much ground.
Well, that's why I gave permission for people to leave.
I think that's great.
So, Robin, Sarah, and Trisha, watch for some Happy Meal from me.
Hey.
Yeah, I think these are important because it makes us all feel like we're part of a bigger group here. So I appreciate it for sure.
Totally.
Definitely.
Me too. All right then. Good night, everybody.
Night. Thank you.
Tomorrow and Thursday.
Yep.